Couch co-op gaming has been around since video games pretty much existed, dating all the way back to the first co-op game from 1973, Pong Doubles. And while gaming online is fun and all, there's just something so intimate about being able to reach across the sofa and strangle somebody for being better at Tekken. In this video, we're diving into a list of 10 awesome couch co-op games that you can find on Steam right now. Oh, and I should mention, these games are free! Do you like Bass? Do you like Monkey? Well, this is the game for you. Bass Monkey is an arcade-style hack-and-slash musical platformer where you and up to 4 players can run around with guitars, collect bananas, and beat the piss out of some hamsters. At the end of each level, you have boss fights where you have to survive the hamster horde and battle giant hamsters, all while some funky jazz is playing in the background. This game is basically made up of an EP of songs, and the goal of each boss fight is to survive until the song ends. Beavers Be Damned is a story about revenge. But no, seriously, this is a fun little game of collecting logs, traversing across dangerous obstacles, all within a time limit. Coordination and communication is the aim of the game here, so make sure you and player 2 are on the same page, lest this happen. Okay, we're cooked. Handshakes is a fun Sokoban-style puzzle game where 2 players with obscenely large hands try to meet in the middle. Each of you has a limited set of moves and you must navigate through the maze to, well, shake hands. It's really that simple. There are multiple levels that get progressively harder and more complicated, like moving around obstacles, pushing buttons, or pushing buttons with the obstacles. It's a game you and a partner can knock out in an afternoon. Give it a try and let us know what you think in the comments. Chickens Battle Royale. You can't go wrong here. Welcome to the poultry-packed world of Chickenoid Super Pre-Party. A little disclaimer here, this is Super Pre-Party and not Super Party. Super Party is the paid version of this game, which has a lot more to offer, obviously, because it's paid. But this game is still pretty fun. A battle royale for up to 4 players. You can customize your chickens, grab some weird weapons, and let all hell break loose. It's basically Fortnite with chickens. Fun! 8-Bit Fiesta is a mini-game heaven for people who yearn for the old retro-style games from the past. It's filled with homages to classic games like this one that looks a lot like Asteroids, or this one that looks like Duck Hunt. Look, it even has a dog that pops up with your bird. There's a racing game, a platformer, a PvP thing, whatever the hell this is. Anyone remember Flappy Bird? You get the idea. There's also a drinking game version where if you lose, the game tells you how much to drink, so game responsibly, everybody. Handy Dandy is one of the most unique games on this list, and the fact that it's free is astonishing. Basically, 2-player characters are separated by this dimensional rift, and each side of the rift has its own unique platforms that the players have to work out to angle the rift in such a way that it touches these crystals. It's honestly one of our favorite games to play on this list, so check it out and let us know what you think. A horror-esque atmosphere, a puzzle platformer, a computer person, and a ghost? It's weird, but this game is tiny, fun, and pretty simple. Each player has a unique ability that helps in solving puzzles. Like the ghost thing. I'm pretty sure it's a ghost. The ghost thing that can phase through bars. The computer head guy can short-circuit these monitors, which trigger doors so you can leave the level. There's buttons you have to press, so coordination is key here if you want to finish these levels. There's also this giant eye that's watching you, and you have to fight these little eye things, so there's definitely some horror elements to it, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a scary game. It definitely has that atmospheric element to it, but otherwise it's fairly simple and easy to understand, so let us know what you think in the comments down below. With You is a wholesome little game where 2 shapes with legs have to work together to traverse various platforms and help each other get across certain obstacles that affect only one of you. Communication and collaboration is a huge part of this game, and according to the developer, it was made with couples in mind, which is pretty freaking wholesome. Pico Park Classic Edition is a fun action puzzle game fit for people who enjoy having an argument every now and then. Classic Edition is free on Steam, and unlike the 8-player limit in Pico Park 2, this game has a 10-player limit. So just imagine the chaos of having 10 people gathered around the same screen trying to coordinate with each other. I'm sure it'll be fine. Infected Shelter is what happens when Hades, Happy Wheels, and The Walking Dead have a threesome. All in all, it's a fun hack and slash zombie roguelike fighting game where you and a friend or up to 4 players have to get from level to level and through the zombie hordes, eventually battling a super zombie and extra baddies that, like any dungeon crawler, makes you want to shave your teeth. You can unlock blueprints to upgrade your weapons, armor, skins, and stats too. There's no save option, but the game does have a perma progression, which means any unlocked weapon blueprints or stat upgrades aren't lost upon death. That was 10 free games for couch co-op players you can find on Steam right now. Let us know in the comments if you've played any of these games, what you thought about them, and what are some of your favorite games to play with a friend. That's gonna do it for now. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see more. Catch you in the next one. Cheers!